Okay, let's just jump into the topic. No intro, no nothing. Today we're going to talk about trigger warnings. What should you put a trigger warning for, and what shouldn't you put a trigger warning? Like, what is unnecessary? This video is going to probably conjure up some controversies, but so there's your warning. By definition, a trigger warning is simply just a warning from at the start of a video or piece of writing, warning the viewer that there's going to be some distressing material here, and if they are uncomfortable with that, they should just click off. In this video, we're going to talk about what you should put in a trigger warning for a gotcha video. So here's something I've been seeing for a while. Most people censor a trigger warning word like gore or blood the way they would censor a swear word. Let me explain how. Upon the screen, we can see some ways that these words are censored by using numbers or special characters that are similar to the letter in order to censor it. Now, for swear words, this is perfectly fine. I can understand people are uncomfortable with swearing, but for everyday words, no. Now, censoring out a regular everyday use word, that is quite, how do I say it, childish? Yeah. And I think some people use this in general writing, which can really cause some confusion between people. Okay, we're now entering the second part of the video where I talk about topics that you need to put a trigger warning for and topics that you really don't. Some very rare if you get scared of these. This is your only warning. Yes, absolutely. Now, don't get me wrong, I myself am not one of these people that get scared by blood, but many people can get nauseous or just very discomforted by the sight of blood. I do not particularly understand it, but that's just the way it is. So, everyone should be able to watch your videos, so please put a trigger warning for this. Thank you. Yes, absolutely, yet some people still don't put a trigger warning at all. Well, not mostly in gotcha videos, but for things like gore and violence, you have to understand there are kids in the community, for whatever reason. Okay, this is the part I've been waiting for. So to be honest, I don't really see the need to put it for here because most people would just put a rainbow or some green stuff. I don't really see the necessity to put up a trigger warning here, yeah. People with trypophobia exist if you have this in your video, which is quite unlikely, but if you do, yes, you should, of course, put a trigger warning. There are absolutely no excuses whatsoever. Please put a trigger warning, even I get discomforted by holes like this. No, you do not. I'm sorry, yes, I understand it can be discomforting for some people, but unless you have a fear of sharp things, which that would in real life, but this is a cartoon, you don't need a trigger warning for that. Okay, there is a distinguishment in what you need to put a trigger warning for and what you really don't. For cartoon spiders, nope, absolutely unnecessary. If that's the most triggering thing in the video, don't add it. But for real life spider, like a photo, yes, put it. Okay, this is something you need to be more aware of. Yes, you should absolutely put a trigger warning for this. It can be really disturbing for some people just trying to relive something like that, so please put a trigger warning. No, you don't need to put a trigger warning for this. Why? Because you shouldn't even include it in the video. Say it with me, I'll say it as many times as needed. Abuse is not a trend. A little side note from the editor. Yes, you need to put a trigger warning for this if it's a retelling, otherwise don't put it in the video. Only excuse. Yeah, put a trigger warning. Enough said. Surprisingly enough, yes, you do need to put a trigger warning for this. I don't like it, but you do. Some people are extremely homophobic. Nothing we can do to solve that. Maybe, but yeah, just put a warning just in case if you don't want hate on your video. If you yourself are not racist or homophobic, I have no problem. But if one of the characters in your video is homophobic or racist and you have to put a trigger warning for that, yes, please do. Many people can get really mad. For the bright colors and flashing lights, yes, you should put a trigger warning. People could get epilepsy. And for the cussing,
Yes, there's a good chance some kids may be watching your videos, so at least put a censor. And if you don't, put a cussing warning. Yes, you should.
I mean, if you're making a video about a fandom that has this kind of stuff, then... But honestly, why would you... Okay, enough said. We're done here. Bye.